Taehyung cleared his feet into a ball in a hurry. They both know how much Kai hated to call or any other than that will indicate that he was his father. Kai made it clear from the very start that he was not his father, that his dear father is a low-life dumb, which make him exactly the same. What do you want? He just can't hide his anger anymore. I want you to stop selling our name. That told me about what happened last night. You really have no shame at all, didn't you? You always want to hold our name in the trash. You can't do this anything right. Stop dragging our name into shame and leave. Jungkook alone, you freedom, fix your life and leave it alone. Taehyung laughed so hard. Are they trying to threaten him? Do they really think they can scare him away? His family have gone insane if they believe that they can scare him and manipulate him that easily. No freaking way. What, Daddy? What will you do to me if I disobey you? You will lock me again in the attic. You won't give me any food all day. You won't give me my school allowance. You will slap me, punch me till I bleed. You can't do that to me anymore. You can't do anything to me now. Don't you dare try calling me again. You think I didn't know what you did to our mate's daughter? You sick, perverted dump. How's mommy? Is she still holding Jack Daniels? Try to call me again or do something to disturb my peace, and I will assure you that the whole soul will start buzzing out you. You shut up, son of. You are just like your mother. He entered the car. He wanted to throw his phone on the floor, but he controlled himself. It was not worth it. Then his phone again rang. What? He yelled. Ouch, what the freak? Hey, are you trying to break my eardrums? Jimin's voice didn't manage to calm him down. He signed deeply and closed his eyes. I'm ready. I'll just visit July 1st. Then I go to straight in the photoshoot location. I'll be there in 45 minutes. He didn't say anything more, and immediately in the car, he breathed in deeply. He sat in his bed for a while. He just can't believe that his uncle had the never to treated him. Now he was not sure who he hated the most. Jungkook's father, Jungkook, his grandfather, his real father, or his Uncle Kai. Taehyung stood up and looked for his bag. He was still trembling in anger while he put his cell phone inside his bag. He doesn't want to waste his time sulking about his uncle. The dumb can't do anything to him anymore. He was 22, not 10. He had his own life, a high-paying job. His uncle can't control him anymore. He looked for his car key and then went straight to the kitchen of his single-bedroom apartment until his apartment was really small but very comfortable. It has a lot of windows, especially in his room. That's what important to him for a house. He doesn't need to be big. He was saving as much as money. He know he can still do this job until he got a little older, but still he wants to show his future. He reached the broccoli soup and the grilled sandwich he made last night while waiting. He sent a text message to the owner of a small animal center where he always left Julie. He bring Julie where when he know he'll come home late just like last night. The microwave things indicated his food is ready. As much as possible he cooked his own food. It was a lot cheaper. That's why he put his food in a paper bag. He went to the door and then leave his apartment. He played with his baby Julie for 15 minutes, then bade goodbye to his dear pets and love. He promised to pick up Julie at 10 tonight. Look how it's just beside the animal center. He know that the wait is still up until leave. He always pick up Julie around at that time. He saw her Julie sadly mowing at him. He sadly waved his hand towards his cat and gave his baby a fly kiss. He hated leaving his cat, but he had to work. He was really thankful that the animal center was near his apartment. He doesn't want to leave Julie alone in his located apartment until he know how it feels to be looked alone. Okay, till your head a little, yes, that is perfect. After a few more sip of the camera, finally the photo shoot is over. Taehyung was exhausted. Jimin was ecstatic. He quickly went out of the pool where the photo shoot was done. The staff was busy clearing the things that they used. The shoot was for an magazine, a Japanese magazine, and the things was underwater. They made him wear an Aquaman contact lens and put some men in his face and body, making him look like a beautiful mermaid. One of the staff hardly walked towards him to give him a towel. Thanks, he smiled at the woman. Taekook, come here, look at the picture. Jimin was smiling while looking at the picture on the screen of a big computer. Taehyung nodded and glanced at his watch. It was already 4 in the afternoon. Do you want me to drive you? Taehyung can't help but laugh. He just wants to pinch his friend's smooth cheeks. Jimin might have the temper of a teenager but most of the time Jimin was very sweet to him. No, it's okay. I'll go ahead. See you when I see you. Jimin hold him on his waist. Are you sure? Flexi is back in the country. You shouldn't be more careful. Jimin was full of worry while they were walking while ago. Jimin doesn't let his concern towards his friend get into their work. They both act professional, but now that work is over, he is on his overprotective mood over Taehyung. Jimin knows that something happened to Taehyung this morning. He can sense it with the way his beautiful friend answered his second phone call. Taehyung just smiled to assure Jimin that he is okay. Flix can't do anything to me. That guy obsessed with you. You should be really careful. Taehyung just laughed. Flixley is a model, popular actor, and Jenny's ex-fiance. He is the actor that to complete them is poor. He just can't get over the fact that I dumped him. That Dam's ego is bigger than Jupiter. Jenny should thank me. We all know he is cheating on her with different sick, and yet I am only know any excuse or separating the two. That because every even thought he is cheating on her, he still didn't leave her. You know how his family is just like your very own family, old and I'm sure even if doesn't want to be bothered to Jenny, Flex will still agree of the sake of his family. But hey, he left your cousin for you. He's just upset with you. Taehyung Shaka, you're right. If someone tell me something like that, Taehyung will surely bite their hand up. But it was Jimin. Taehyung no, his soulmate was really worried about him. This person had always been there for him. He smiled and hugged his best friend, not caring who was looking. If there one reason he was careful about saying at his uncle Kai and his wife, it was meeting Jimin. Because of them, he grew up in right away from Busan to avoid people know his real identity. Jimin was their neighbors. Jimin's mother is a popular actor who got pregnant out of uh, he was 6 while Jimin was 18 when they meet each other. They were inspired over since Jimin practically hit him with everything with his math class, self-defense class, and eventually modeling. He was thankful with Jimin's mother consultant in the industry. Taehyung had been modeling since he was 18 when he was legally old enough to know to work without the parents' classes. Jimin said Taehyung nod and clenched of kiss on his forehead. I really wish my mama had a friend like you. Jimin said. He tried not to look at Jungkook and instead allowing himself to smile at the media. Mr. Jeon Jungkook, one of the reporters, greeted the tall man. Please don't call me Jungkook. His sulky voice made Taehyung's stomach clench. The low burning heat he felt between his legs minutes ago was back in full force. He gritted his teeth. What the heck was Jungkook doing to him? Taehyung Taehyung gazed at Jungkook's cynical, handsome face, but he quickly looked away. That's when he noticed that everyone is looking at him. Oh, freaking! He wanted to slap himself. Did they say anything that he didn't catch? He was trembling when he smiled at everyone. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, he said angrily, letting his smile distract the people around him. And he was upset everyone smiled back at him. Expect Jungkook, he still gauge remind at the same time can we take picture of you and Kook, I mean Jungkook, the female reporter gave. Jungkook smiled. Taehyung felt like grab her hair and annoying. Taehyung was about to say that he need to leave, but when his eyes fall on Jenny beside Jungkook, he suddenly changed his mind. The woman looked like a poor little kitten who wanted to drag Jungkook away from them. A smile appeared on his lips. Sure, he said. His short lips curled into a smile that had camera flash around him again. They didn't say anything but let the coat that was covered him fall on the floor and then pulled Jungkook on his arm closer to him. He saw how Jungkook's eyes widened. Jungkook automatically switched without closed his arms around his waist, pulling his almost weight out of against his hard palm. He saw Jungkook's friend's shocked expression, but there is this one face that he saw oh so clearly at the side was his poor little cousin. Taehyung wanted to laugh. Dear sweet Jenny, who had everything wonderful in life like a discreet doll, she stood there in the sideline. JK, what are you doing, Jungkook? Hot breath against his ear almost made him jump. He looked at Jungkook, then gently placed his palm on Jungkook's muscle chest. His handsome face was hard and his eyes were black. Camera was still flashing, but Taehyung forgot about all of them. He even forgot about Jenny. He found his eye dropped to Jungkook's lips. They were perfect shape with a little cute smile at they looked so sensual, and Taehyung remember how he felt when Jungkook him. They were so soft, so firm, so moist. Taehyung suddenly felt nervous and scared and excited. That made him angry. He tried to look away and smile at the camera. But his arms around Jungkook's neck and pressed his body towards the taller man. He deeply sighed and he stared at the camera. Okay, next, he expectedly untoubled his arms on Jungkook's neck and then dragged one of Jungkook's friends closer to him. He ignored Jungkook's glare. He saw how one of Jungkook's friends held Jungkook's shoulders as if trying to stop Jungkook from hurting his friend that he just dragged Taehyung just smiled curtly. Okay guys, I really have to leave. I still have an important appointment to catch. Taehyung gave them a sweet smile. Bye. Jenny, he quickly turned around. He didn't even dare to look at Jungkook again. Taehyung finally reached his home. He immediately opened his light and walked towards the window to open it. Now he can finally breathe. He was about to remove the necklace on his neck when someone knocked on the door. He smiled and it was really fast and effective. He quickly headed towards the door holding the staring off necklace of his chest. Then he opened the door. Jimin, you were coming? His words quickly disappeared when he didn't see the bubbly young man he was expecting. Jungkook stood in front of him, blocking everything behind him. His gloomy features were right in the control, anger and confusion. Taehyung can't help but move back. What are you? But Jungkook's arms was around Taehyung's waist and he pinned